goes straight over. Well, you're right, D.A. A big lift for their offense. And he defends, too. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas. Season early in their career, do you think it helps their growth, or does it run the risk of hurting their confidence early?
You know, I think it helps them, but I think those type of rookies that you give so much and put on their plate, you still have to have some veterans around them.
Because there are going to be problems, aren't there? I mean, early on.
There's always going to be adversity throughout the season. If you have a championship caliber team, there's going to be some ups and downs.
Just doing the job on the backboard. And when you look at Utah, this team year after year seems to be more than a sum of its parts.
I like that they always look for guys with big-time character, unselfish, low-drama players, and there's a confidence with this group.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in.
Everyone knows Che's a passionate individual, but when the locker room gets tense, he comes with jokes to keep everyone loose.
Rondo finds Morris. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Moutier against Rondo. Here's Best. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, we've now seen a steady diet of Che the last few games. I would think that he's earned a spot in the coach's rotation. Wasn't easy for him, though.
Not at all, G.A., and that's just how it goes for rookies. Che is no different. He'll continue to adjust. He'll learn on the fly, and we could see even more of him later in the year. Up top, Moutier. He's covered by Rondo. Clarkson kicks to Moutier. Pass to Best. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Moutier, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make it.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and...
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
They've got Rajon Rondo. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Markieff Morris. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Waiters in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Jazz trail by 5. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Lakers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4?
The Lakers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And James no good on that one. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Best passes to Bradley. Shea outside. Excellent D there from Waiters.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Best. Another miss by Shea.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Waiters for 3. The offensive rebound, McGee. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be...
Yo, listen up. Obviously, we're not playing great. But
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Davis. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. McGee finds Kuzma. Shoots over Clarkson. Kuzma can't get it to go.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time. There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far, but as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
So on the floor for Utah, Shea is out there with Emmanuel Mudiay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Bradley, and it's Niang in at the 4. For Los Angeles, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And though he's a physical, tough-minded individual, Danny Green's averaged less than 1 free throw attempt per game over his career. That's surprising.
And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Mudiay pass to Niang. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by Green. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Best's shot is good.
And even though Shea didn't make too much of his time last game in that debut, coach wanted to see a little bit more from him tonight.
Greg, I agree with you. Wasn't an easy start for him in his career, but this team is showing that they're going to give him ample chances to learn on the fly during the early stages of the season. Shot clock at 5. Green inside the 3-point line. The second chance effort, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play and get the defensive boards. All right, stops, it's defensive boards.
Well, as we just heard, asking his guys to just keep it moving. Quinn Snyder doesn't want his guys to get caught up in their own heads.
I mean, great point. There's no value in dwelling on each mistake. Learn what you can, then forget about it. Move on.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Deion Waiters. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Cook in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Well, we see a lot of big men creating offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins, those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes.
2 points, that one goes. 6 points for Deion Waiters.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The pass to Best over Waiters. Utah the rebound. Kicks it out to Che. And it's off from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Inside, here's Niang. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Niang's got his first basket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Waiters. Rebound, Utah.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Best. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And even though he was undrafted, I'm not surprised to see Che end up on an NBA team. You knew the talent was there, and Che put in the time to crack an NBA roster.
You know, Greg, I honestly was shocked that no team took a chance on Che in the second round. A lot of front offices might be... Here's Rondo. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith,
Pick and roll defense is crucial in